0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
70
First down, Miami.
Panther 11. 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Into space. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Tries at the foot, up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4 touchdowns.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? 6, 70 Lions.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contacts. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 41, here's second and 4.
Come on. Set.
They'll give it here to Judkey. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
On the give, it's Judkey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Third and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Samuel. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3.
Ready.
On play action, Shador. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
70, Timberwolves.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go!
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job by not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here we go, here we go.
On third down, Sanders. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Dolphins 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and get them the first down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down.
Cowboy 80. Steady right.
A run out of the gun with H.N. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
On the jump.
Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stay on the ground with H.N. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup. They'll work now on second and 4.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Second and 4. At the 21-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come back, team. Come back.
He'll drop to throw. That one out wide to H.N. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
13 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
First and goal.
Here's H.N. And he'll take this one in. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now, Sanders has caught by Bond.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Like it. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Sanders on third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Cougar 19. 77.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Parsons Messenger there on the stop. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Bronco 80.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 52 yards.
Panthers 50, Panthers 50. 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. From the 1, second and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and before goes the field goal try, they take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Achane. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Come on.
13 yards.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a give to Achane. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Nice, Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sanders will throw it. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Ready up.
On second down here, Sanders going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. It's Waddle.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the handoff, this is H.M. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Michigan man Mason Grant in there on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Go.
And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Ready?
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Red. Hawk 7. Ready?
A run up the middle with H.M. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. They run straight ahead with Judkins. They'll bring this up to the 22. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here.
He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And that incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
No one open. He'll drop to his running back. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 ready, 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bearcats, 60 Bearcats. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing now on third and long. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and taken in. Although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Here's Justin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's Sanders to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
Ready, set. 79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll knock him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
That's complete to all the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Pioneer.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one's incomplete. Rush coverage there. It is comfortable to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Bronco 80. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in.
I'm going now, I'm going.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 40.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ready. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-10. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
A massive play here. Late, high game, third down.
70, Hawk 70. Trap 50, trap 50. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Lucy-Koromoa.
The third down pass. Intercepted.
They'll come up for first and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Viking 18.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll stick to the ground. And Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Ready?
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late,
Come on.
and this is third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run here. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, ready? Bronco 80. Ready, go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now, 1st and goal.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
They'll try to hammer it in with Sampson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
ready? Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Okay,
They'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
19 light. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
60 Maverick.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs.
And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down one. Will they go for two and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for two, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
That is caught. He got it. A daring move going for two pays off. They're going to win by a point. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me, ballin' jump, man. Touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wild
rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view's too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Costa Nostra, stick up to your nose. Rolling stone and no loan. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, pilling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller. It's so